Hello everyone. Before I start this video, like, share, subscribe to my channel, and smash that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Y'all, I just wanted to say, I know it's a lot of y'all that are really put out with Umar Johnson, but also I want to say he ain't paying y'all no mind because he is. Y'all, I'm sorry, but I got to say, Umar is funny as hell. And even though, y'all say he's, you know, scamming the community, these people are willing participants. They see y'all videos, they know, you know, uh, I just live and let live, but I thought this video was super hilarious. I'm going to show y'all the different parts to it that I thought was quite funny. Okay, so I'm going to start right here.
That had we prevented them from happening, we would be in a better place. Okay? Okay? That is not dandruff in my hair, you coon. Okay? That is not dandruff. Okay? I had some African spiritual work done today. And so that is ashe. That is medicine in my hair. Not dandruff. I don't have dandruff. You should be focusing on my message today. That's what's wrong with you coons.
Now, I'm going to say I don't like his delivery in it, but guys, everything that you see in this life has a message to it. You take what you can use out of it and then you throw the rest away. But you don't throw the baby away with the bathwater because there is a lot of things that Umar Johnson says that you could utilize. If he's scamming, how about you don't be a scammer? Okay? So on with the video.
That is what's wrong with you coons. You love being coons. You are the worst Africans that have ever walked the planet. You are psychologically emasculated males.
I don't agree
I
with
wish you
him.
didn't exist, but because you do,
Yeah. That
it is my
delivery.
obligation to try to transform you and your nothingness into a somethingness that can benefit African people.
Now, I think that's a horrible thing to say to anyone. Um, Now, there are people going after him really with a vengeance. I don't even really want to say the names of these people that's going after him with a vengeance. Now, I think going after him in a light, funny way is cool. Like the people that go after him in a humorous way, but not with like a trying to like destroy him. I think I think it's fine if there's a quote unquote scammer and then you're like kind of making light of it by or making people aware of it through humor. I really don't see anything wrong with that. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I think that Miss Lauren Radio, she is humorous with hers. I think Monty Woodgrain is humorous with his. I think Whack Tunes is humorous with his. Yeah, those three are really funny when with theirs. They don't really try to like destroy this man's life. So another funny part I thought hold on guys.
And the conscious community put together. But after we celebrate our high school graduates, you have to step back and ask yourself, how many of this graduating class of 500, how many of this graduating class of 300, how many of this graduating class of 1,000, how many of this graduating class of 5,000 are going to be coons? You have to ask yourself that. You have to ask yourself that.
He's really funny,
How many of
guys.
these new PhDs and JDs and PsyDs and EDDs How many of them are going to serve the power structure? We have to be honest. When I see our high school athletes, our football players and basketball players and track stars, you have to ask yourself, which one of these African children are going to go to college for 4 years, make it to the Olympics, make it to the NBA, make it to the NFL, and turn into a coon? Charles Barkley was once a beautiful little boy. He's a coon now. Shaquille.
Okay, so what I think about this, I think when you put out a certain type of energy, you're going to get that energy back, guys. Um, Umar, I want to say this. I know you're probably never going to hear this, but you're putting out that energy, and I think you're getting it back like 100 times over. So, live and let live, and you will start to spend that karma out, work that karma off, with with live and let live. That's how I work my karma off. I haven't been an angel all my life, but now I live and let live, do good wherever I can do it, and my karma is working with me now. It's not working against me. Hold on, guys.
Impregnates the Negro child with a seed, okay? And that alien that is going to impregnate the Negro child with the seed is the public school system. It's the public school system. It's the media system. It's the entertainment system. It's going to impregnate the Negro child against its will. Notice when you watch the Alien movie, nobody ever voluntarily opened their mouth and let the alien lay an egg. Nobody voluntarily opened their mouth to let the alien lay an egg. The alien forced its way. It forced the mouth open, and then it lays the egg in the brain or in the chest. Your heart and your mind, your soul and your intellect. So the alien lays the egg. White supremacy lays the egg within the black child's heart or mind or both. And then that egg germinates. It gesticulates. And after a certain amount of time, it brings forth a new creation. And while that egg is
He's
gesticulating
so
and
dramatic.
maturing within the mind and the heart of its victim, once the alien puts the egg within the brain or chest cavity of the victim, you don't know that they have an alien inside of them, do you? You don't even realize that there's an alien inside of the person. They still seem like a regular conscious African. They still have their kente cloth on. They still got their hotep name. They still making videos on YouTube. They're still going to Africa. They're still talking black, right? And so for a few years, they still look like a regular African. And then all of a sudden, one day you sitting there with this Negro,
Oh God.
this African, who had the alien's egg, the white supremacy egg, planted in their brain or chest cavity, and y'all sitting there, and all of a sudden,
He's so dramatic, guys.
they start having these attacks, and their body is shivering, and the chest pop out, and this new thing comes out. This ugly little baby comes out, the African, and guess what that little thing is?
Oh,
That is the coon. That little alien that busts out once white
look
supremacy
at
laid an
his
egg in the mind of the
eyes.
African. And then after a couple years, out of nowhere, the chest cavity busts out and that little ugly thing comes out
What
and it
this
starts
is,
screaming.
y'all,
That's the
is
coon. That is the birth of the coon.
he's
And if you
hurt
notice when you
because
watch the
people are
alien
going after
movie,
him with a vengeance.
when you
He's hurt.
watch the alien movie, once the coon busts out the soul of the Negro, once the coon, go back and watch Aliens tonight, brothers and sisters. Once that little ugly thing pop out the chest, once the coon Once the coon is birthed, the original Negro dies on the spot.
Okay, so all right. So I'm gonna skip a little bit over to the last funny part I thought was funny. Hold on.
Community. So since we have a naming ceremony for the
Okay,
African
hold
children,
on.
we need to have a naming ceremony for the coons. Elementary school.
All right,
I want us
here we are.
to have a naming ceremony for all the coons. We're going to rename the coons since they want to serve oppression, since they want to serve black failure, since they want to align themselves against the ancestors. We're going to have a naming ceremony. In African culture, we always name the children. In every African culture, there is a naming ceremony for the children. It represents the birthing, the rebirthing into the community. So since we have a
He is
naming
so
ceremony for the
dramatic.
African children, we need to have a naming ceremony for the coons because they are rebirthing themselves as flunkies and functionaries and stooges of the European power structure. So let's have a naming ceremony for all the coons. And I want Tony Ogoon. Tony Ogoon, we're going to change your name, brother, because you have no right calling yourself Ogoon, brother. I am a son of Orisha Ogoon, one of God's arch divinities. How dare you? How dare a coon wear the name Ogoon? Ogoon is the divinity of energy, of power, of strength, of will, of nation building, of trail blazing, of truth, of justice. I am Dr. Ifatunde Ogoon Tade. You're not Tony Ogoon. You are Tony Okoon. Do you hear me? You are Tony Okoon.
Yo,
We have to stop letting people name themselves after African divinities who don't represent the spirit of the divinity. You
guys.
ain't no damn Tony Ogoon. You Tony Coon. So we're going to have a naming ceremony to rebirth Tony Okoon. We're going to rename all the Negroes. And if they don't want to come and get their new name, we will mail them a certificate. Dear Coon, on behalf of Dr. Umar
I'm sorry.
Ifatunde Oguntade and the International Movement for the Independence and Protection of African People, you have hereby been excommunicated from the African race, and we have rebirthed you into the European power structure. From this day forward, you are no longer Tony Ogoon. You are Tony the Coon.
Yo, I can't be mad at him because he is so funny.
I told you before. The difference between the Negro and the coon is the Negro is innocent in his ignorance. The coon knows better and chooses to be a fool.
Okay, y'all, that's enough. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all, I hope nobody is annoyed by this video. If so, I'm sorry. I love you guys. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, smash the bell so you can be notified when I upload new content, y'all. And I am out of here. All right. Later, guys.